Well, in theory. But it doesn't seem to be putting any in there. Why is it not putting any in there? I'll come back and check it in a second. Right. So that one's happening. What do we need over here? So over in this corner, we've put a machine to make radio control units. And we just need the crystal. Actually, no, we just need power, so it loads that. Where can I steal power from? Well, not exactly steal power, it's our power.
Don't think there's many PowerPoints in there, is there?
Right, done. Yeah. No, there is. There's loads.
Oh,
Just got to know where they are, mate.
on the roof.
Right. If I use the crystal oscillators I have, that gets that started. Right. And then I'm gonna. Have I got any? No, I'm gonna have to go and get some sheets in a second.
Oops.
I know you're going one way, I'm going the other. Now I'm confused. Do you just take the crystal oscillators out of there?
No, not touched them.
So where's it unloading them?
That I wish I knew.
Right, I've just seen two go past. Oh right, they're now in the container. Right, have I
Okay.
got any? I'm going to boost this. Even if it's just temporary to get us the bits we need.
Yeah.
There we go. So it'll make 2.5 a minute. They just take so long. So it'll make 2.5 a minute. So it's going to take about 20 minutes to get the amount we need.
Okay.
But we can bring them over bit by bit because it's kind of already started. I haven't put a container for the output on this one, have I? Good evening, Jonas. How are you doing, mate? Well, that went in the wrong place, didn't it? That's good. That's what I like to hear. Oh, well, that's not straight, but I'm not giving a monkeys.
Well, you're only putting it down
Right.
temporarily.
Yeah. Now, I need some... Because I need to do some belt... Mark 5 belts around a few places. Good evening, Artindi. How are you, mate? Right, ladder. There's a ladder. The ladder's over here. Here's the ladder. That's what I'm looking for. That's good. That's what we like to hear, mate. Hope you're not working too hard. How full are these containers? Actually, these containers are actually quite empty. That's apart from the silica one.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to disconnect the silica one from the container.
Right.
Well, no, because what makes me look at that is it's quite full on the belt, which makes me think that. Remember, this overflow line is actually providing too many. Because I would have expected to see some sort of backup on the
Scrap.
aluminium, but yeah.
I was wondering myself, is the scrap managing to keep up? But because of the distance, it's because it's been brought in from.
Oh, it's overflowing. We got 51 points a token since last time.
All right. Okay.
That's what I said. Is these things will add up quickly.
Well, I've unlocked. I've put the frames and
Yeah.
in the yeah. I could put the motors in if I remember where the hell they are.
They're just down from the machine making the remote control units.
Okay.
Good evening, Vicky. Right. I need to go in here to start with. Oh, YouTube's never happy with me. Apart from the fact that I'm happy with them today because they paid me. Not that I got to see any of it. It went straight to my funding account.
Hmm. Only another 40 radio control units to go.
Why I'm just getting on with the other bits I've got to do. So I've got a ton of Mark 5 belts to do upgrades on.
50, 100.
And that one. And then we go down the other side and do those ones, and then we have to go underneath and do those ones. Oh, actually, I've got to do that.
Good evening, Vicky. I know Leon said good evening before. But I just thought to
Chris was in a world of his own.
Okay, I'm going to take the motors across to the hub.
So what I'm... Thank you, Vicky. I'm glad someone noticed it.
You had a shaver now.
Yes. Just slightly.
Turkish barber treatment?
No?
Oh, right, okay.
Set of clippers.
Seems weird looking at... I've got to say, it seems weird looking at you and you haven't got...
Oh, thanks. It's weird looking at me. Right, I'm going to remember that.
No, it's weird looking at...
I mean, you're doing well. You're insulting me tonight. That's really nice.
No, you got a nice haircut, but what I'm saying is it looks strange because I'm so used to you having some
Be careful what you say.
sort of a, like, beard, goatee type
Yeah.
thing.
It's called a beard. I haven't had a goatee on since I've done the channel.
Alright, somebody said
Actually, I haven't had a goatee since what, for a long time actually.
Okay, that's a motors.
About 25 years. Thank you, Vicky. I just decided it was time for a change.
No.
Vicky's telling you off.
I noticed. Okay, so we've got like 16 crystals.
Why has this belt come to a standstill?
No idea, because I'm nowhere near it.
Or has it?
Where does that come in at?
Lane 8. Sorry, I'm going to go and have a look because I'm just doing upgrades on belts and things like that at the moment. It might just be that there's a connection issue because of doing an upgrade on a belt. Or there's a problem with one of the... No, it's working there. Oh, I wonder. I know what it might be.
To them. I've got the crystal oscillators to feed into the other machine because it's run out of crystal oscillators.
Yes, it was. I'm just redoing a couple of lines to try and see if I can get them to work.
Okay,
It's
so
definitely it's one of the it's definitely the lift on that side's not working properly. There you go, fixed. But if you'll notice, what that'll do is that will allow a bit more stuff to go through quicker.
yeah, things are moving and grooving again up here.
I'm not going to alter these feeds from Mark 4s,
No.
but the main lines are Mark 5s.
Okay.
I need to check if I've done the lift at that end. No, it's definitely a bit of a change. I just thought, I mean, one, I got a few comments about looking at it looking messy and things like that, and it did. But the problem is, when I didn't feel my, because of the way my leg was feeling, I never really felt myself properly. And now because I've got a bit more, it's not perfect, far from it. Why is that going? Or is that just now going so fast it can't handle the speed?
I think it's just going that quick. It's because the other side's doing that as well.
Actually, I just realised one thing I've got to check. I think there's one more bit I haven't fixed, which is in here. I don't know if this is working or not. Oh, it is. Look at it going up that elevator. That's mental. Right, so we do that. And then do that.
Wrong door.
Yeah. Have you seen the graph for points now? So even though the aluminium ones are now refilling, so technically providing less points, there's so much stuff going into here now that we're actually now hitting about 15,000 points a minute. Actually, no, it must be more than that.
32, wasn't it?
Yeah, it must be. There must be a higher. It must be off. Not reading, registering yet.
Hmm.
32,000. Yeah.
Yeah. With
Just
about
by changing the belt on that.
with about 40 whatever to go. That's a lot. Alright, have we got any more crystal oscillators I can go and put
I
into the
just
other
want to see what
machine?
this, how the supply's like. We could do more crystal.
I'm gonna
I'm
go and
going
put...
that way anyway. I'll go and get some more crystal.
Last time I checked we had about 14 radio control units.
Oh, we need 50.
Oh yeah.
Just for this, but then we're going to need ones for the builds as well. Actually, I need to have a look and see if we got the... production. I'm going to need to borrow some of the blenders and some of the control units in a second to do a test. But I'm going to get this bit done first, and I also need to get some more parts. So we will go... Oh, look at that. Vicky's being nice. We love you. We love you, Chris. Sorry, I'm pulling the... you can tell I'm in a... I'm not in as much pain as I was in like previous weeks. And Sunday night I was probably still I was still quite uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So if anyone who's watching is wondering what we're actually talking about, is I had to have an injection in my hip on Friday. And if you haven't had it before, I will say this about it. You don't want it. It is one of the worst things I've ever been through in my life. I'm not going to be able to carry much crystal. So I've got so much other stuff on me.
Would you want me to come and get some as well?
We'll see. What we've got to do is just make sure we keep them filled up. I mean, I'm going to get enough to keep it topped up for now anyway.
Okay.
How's that doing? The silica plant's managing to keep up with everything. It's still full.
Which is good.
Yeah.
But before you went into magpie mode, you were saying
No idea.
about your procedure.
Yeah, no, it really is one of the singly most unpleasant thing. Yeah, I'm quite glad that Chris doesn't find me dashing, because I'm definitely not. I don't want to be Chris's type. No, it's yeah, but I've got to see the specialist again in 6 weeks' time. I'm not looking forward to that. The worst thing is I don't know whether that's to just have a consult about how it's gone, or if that means he wants to then do the next lot of injections, which technically should be around that time. So I don't know. Oh look, the bots are here. The reason they weren't popping up is because I've actually flagged them so much with YouTube. Right, I am actually borrowing these radio control units out here because I need to actually do a test.
Okay.
That one. Why is he not giving me any recipe? We have unlocked some recipes for it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the recipes either.
So turbo. Ah, because we maybe don't actually have a recipe for it yet. I need to go to the... Good evening, Tim. Yeah, it looks like we broke it.
Oh, hi Tim.
They're all coming to check up on you, Chris.
Hmm.
They're all coming to make sure you're not driving. Actually, we solved the problem, Tim, of him driving in this game. Or the game's decided that he's not allowed to drive in this game. Hasn't it, Chris?
How?
Chris is going, huh? Oh, they put the wheels back on.
Oh, is that what you were gonna say? Because the wheels went.
Yeah. The wheels are back.
Yeah, they
When we loaded in tonight, the wheels were missing.
disappeared. Okay, so where are you off?
I've got to go and check the hub. Well, it's the only place I can see the
Oh.
recipes.
Yeah.
He'd probably still manage to crash.
Most likely.
I take it you saw the news about Danny Rick
Back at Red Bull.
back at Red Bull.
Mm-hmm. Which was kind of a given that he'd sort of given it away anyways last race of the season. In the interview.
Did you see Alonso's car at testing?
No.
So there was the end of season test yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, for like the new tire test and the new driver test and things like that.
Hmm.
And Alonso was driving the Aston.
Yeah.
Even though he's still contracted to Alpine. So what he had to do was drive the Aston with no livery on it, and in just a black racing suit, as in one you just go and buy off the peg.
Oh, right, okay.
So yeah,
Weird.
it's just one of the things of
Well, that means
the way it works.
Well, that means Piastri will have had to do the same for McLaren then, or has he
Oh,
been
no.
officially released by him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Piastri is
But Piastri was a reserve driver,
yeah.
so it's different contracts. Because of sponsorship, because you remember you think about it when you're doing F1 Manager, you've got to tie in so many deals, but you don't tie your reserve driver into deals.
No, yeah, true. You only do your main two, don't you?
So if we're looking at this,
Hmm.
it might be that we've got no recipes.
Lovely.
So why would it unlock the blender?
Well, when did we get the blender? 7.
When we did bauxite.
Right.
Oh well, I may as well put those there for now then.
So it unlocked it, but we technically don't have recipes for it. So technically you
Yeah.
can't use it yet.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It may have been a tie back to something on the old processes. No. No, yeah, well, actually, I do have a recipe for salad. It's called take bin lid, lift, tip, close.
So how many we got? What, 20 to go? Okay, fair enough.
Did you like that recipe? And I'll quite willingly write that recipe down for anybody who wants it, okay?
Right, so we've got 14 in there at the minute.
We don't.
No, we don't, because you just nabbed them. Aren't you? Right. Oh yeah, we've still got to feed the beast.
I just solved the problem.
Speed it up a bit.
Oh yeah.
We've got to
It
feed the
should be
beast
ready
again
in
at some
about
point.
40 seconds. What do you mean feed the beast? That sounds dodgy.
Feed the beast. The space elevator.
Oh yeah, we got to knock. Yeah, but we've got to knock all that stuff down,
I know.
or rework it because it's going to be some of it's going to be needed.
Oh, I'm just
But
rework it.
we haven't got all the parts unlocked yet. I think we
No,
might only have. I don't think we've got any of the parts unlocked yet.
I don't think we have.
2 more. Right, Tim says it's the wrong game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vicky, that would make sense to probably Canadians, but to us Brits, we're going, the heck's a raccoon?
I know what a raccoon is.
But you know what I mean. You're not as if you're going to go outside and bump into one, is it?
Unless we got the Canadian
You might
import.
bump into a fox. And if it's anything like here, we have foxes around here.
Nah, we ain't got any foxes
Here you
here.
go. Here's a question for you. And it's for the Brits will probably be able to answer this one. What is a common animal on the Isle of Wight but not common in the rest of the UK?
Hmm.
And why?
Lovely.
Come on.
A common animal down there.
Common animal. It's a common animal in the UK, or especially in England. But the version we have here is rare on the mainland, common as is the standard one down here.
A chicken.
Yeah, no, that's just eggs that are rare in the UK.
It probably is a fox, isn't it?
No,
Badgers.
nope.
Squirrels.
Squirrels, yes. We still have red squirrels,
Yeah.
but the red squirrel is the UK species. But the grey squirrel is dominant in the UK. Is dominant in the UK because they basically killed off the reds.
They did.
I'm actually going to choose that one there, just so you see there to tease you.
So that's supercomputers.
Yeah, that's supercomputers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grey squirrel has overtaken the red, is destroyed the red squirrel population in mainland UK. But because this is an island, the grey squirrels haven't got here, so we've still got red squirrels as common.
Yeah. I mean, we have red squirrels here, but
Yeah,
they're not.
not in mass amounts.
No, they're not.
It's like I had to get used to the fact there was
T-Rex.
lizards down here when I moved down here,
Yeah.
because I'm not used to that. Because of course, with the parts of the world I'm growing up in, you know, they would freeze to death.
It's true.
Oh.
So we're gonna start putting.
We're going to start working on drones.
Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna actually start putting bits in to buy the supercomputer, do the other bits in the nuclear power.
Not at the moment. No,
Okay.
no, we're not even. I just put that, as I said, just put that there to tease you. Right. Right. We want to see. So, let's see if we've got a recipe in the blend for the blender now. Yes, we do. Batteries.
Oh,
So batteries need sulfuric acid and alumina. Okay?
encasing.
So alumina is made at the bauxite factory.
Mhm.
Okay. I think you make. Sorry, I was going to clip through, but I don't care. Sulfuric acid is a refinery job with water.
Lovely.
Right. So we need batteries to power
Drones.
drones. Drone ports need heavy frames, high-speed connectors,
Boy.
alclad sheeting, casings, and radio control units. And then the drones need motors, sheeting, radio controlled,
God.
AI limiters, and a drill.
I think we need to start making a list.
Well, I think what we need to be doing is getting the batteries being made. Actually, I also want to make sure if we see if we've got any. We probably need to get AI limit. We need to get the AI the connectors being made.
Well, yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an assembler job.
Don't think it'd be a manufacturer.
I think it is a manufacturer.
I might. Hmm.
I haven't got enough plastic.
I haven't got any plastic.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So again, if anyone hasn't noticed, so I've kind of altered the description on the funding board, for want of a better description, so people understand where we're at. So, thanks to Mr. Game Time's donation the other night, we completed the funding for part 2 of 8. I'm actually going to probably be able to build it after part 7. Part 8 is to just increase the memory that we're putting in it. So, part 8 is ROM module number 2. Well, it's actually ROM modules number 3 and 4 because they're, you know what I mean, they're packs of 2. And when I actually worked out all the numbers and everything, and then looked at some other bits that come in from another source, we actually are slightly into the funding of that third part already. So that's good. I won't tell you at the moment what the time looks at, but yeah. Oh, God, this machine's going to be nuts, trust me. Oh, remind me later, I've had an idea for our December plan.
Okay.
Right. We need some containers. Oh, it reminds me, I've got to do some emails tonight to developers. Oh, another couple of projects come in today. Right, we need quick wire, which is just just outside.
Yeah.
We need cable,
Which is just behind a wall.
and I think it's circuit boards. Yeah,
Which,
just along this just up from where I am, just up here.
yeah. Just trying to remember where things were.
Well, you should know. You did the guide.
I know. I did.
Do you like the way I did that? It was.
What did you think? What did you think of Common Hood?
I kind of like it. I kind of hate it.
I had a play of it, and to be honest, I'm not keen.
As I said, I kind of like it. I like the premise, but I just don't think it's been done well enough.
Mm,
The problem I'm finding with a lot of games at the moment is they feel a bit vague.
they're all the same.
No, but it's not. No, it's
Yeah, but
yeah, but
there's nothing out there at the moment that we can say isn't very.
yes, but the problem is you got to think about it. Is that it's most it's like books, it's like TV. Most things have been done by now. You know, it is down to you know. Which one did you go for, quick wire or circuit boards?
Kind of a quick wire.
Right, where's circuit boards? Circuit boards are there. I'm not going to load it with everything for circuit boards because we've got, I think 600 will do us for now.
You were saying.
I think sometimes we've just got to ease our expectations back on some games because yeah, I think games have got some unique bits in it because I think the way the community aspect of Commonhood is good, and that's quite clever the way it's tried to do it. I
Hmm.
just don't think it's been executed in a way that's kind of appealing to everyone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, that's that happening.
Okay. The the blueprint system wasn't bad, but
Yeah,
ooh,
and that's kind of what I've said is I kind of like it, I kind of hate it.
hmm. You know, the blueprint system in Commonhood was, I don't know.
Awkward, ganky.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. Even just like making the farm plots, it was just like, why are you do? I get it, you're trying to be different, but why are you doing it component by component level?
So I'm just having a thought. Um, how are we gonna get? Where are we gonna make batteries?
Good question.
I have an idea myself. I reckon we make them at the alumina plant.
I was about to say, I was about to suggest why didn't we
And
make
the
them
the
over in
reason
there?
the reason why I think that is if we go over to the new train station. Yeah, in a battery factory. Well done, Tim. Right.
He'll give you it and all.
The new battery plant, we have a spare line on it.
Hmm.
So this end carriage doesn't actually do anything. Now, if we loaded sulfur into it, actually, no, there's a sulfur plant up there, isn't there? There's a sulfur line up there we found. Yeah, that works. And then we can bring the batteries down to that train.
And just bring them back here.
How many of your hours of your life will be sucked away with it? Loads. Too many. Far too many. I mean, there was a guy responded to one of my tweets yesterday because my series one came out yesterday, and his Ethan said is say goodbye to your life. It is really, it's one of those games you can play and just do things. You know, you could just go, you know, you could just go constructor,
Yeah, attendees. Tim said.
and you could just go uh, storage. Put it actually no, I'm not going to do it there. I'm actually going to do it down over here. This doesn't demonstrate it. This is too clean because it's on flat surface. So, you know, when you start out, you would just go production, constructor, build, and then you would connect a storage container to it, and you would just run a line, any old way, and then you would, you maybe, build a few platforms, and then you would maybe run a line. I'm just trying to think of a ganky line. You may go, run some kind of silly belts and things like that. Fine. But if you put the time into it, you start building silly stuff. But you should never, don't expect to build this way from day one.
No. I mean,
Chris knows. You put hours into this game before we started this.
yeah, me and Tim did.
Yeah.
Well over. I lost about 100 hours. I can say Tim to that point, we started playing, had done over 400 hours at least. So yeah.
So you're still just part-timers at it. And I count myself as just an amateur at it. Because you see some of the builds that some of them do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. I think what we need to do is head up to the other thing. We're going to have to run. Oh, I need drones. How am I going to do it? Right, let's go and have a look. I'm going to have to go up to the other station.
Train.
Actually,
Yellow train's coming down.
Yeah, I was just heading to the...
I nearly got trained.
Sorry, I'm not being nasty. I just don't like the people describe it as Factorio in 3D. I've always said it's computerized Lego is the way I describe it.
See,
because what?
Maybe, but I do see
big kids Lego.
Yeah, I do see.
No, because Factorio is you're also trying to defend your base.
Yeah, there isn't any of that in this, because they never wanted to do that.
And I think the production chains in this are more complex.
Not unless you start playing with mods.
No, as in, right, so Factorio you're dealing with a 2D build.
Yeah.
So here you're building in 3D.
Yeah.
So builds become more complex because you have to think of the logistics of getting things up, down, and around instead of just out.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I can get the kind of where people can get that idea from. Totally get that. But I think there's just but it's like any building game. You've got to figure it all out. You could say it's very similar to City Skylines as well. No. I mean, the one thing I would say is because I mean I've got friends who play this and friends that play Factorio, and as they've said it's even totally different because you have to get into a different mindset with this.
I've played both. Like I said,
and everyone's different, but that's what's my thing about games is everyone will have a different opinion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go that way.
You're going over there.
Yeah, you could say as well. It's very similar to Tetris as well. Yeah, because I'm having a look at our level of alumina production. See, there's not that much spare at the moment on this system.
If I don't think we're producing a whole.
No, we're not. It's not on maximum efficiency yet.
No.
Because the problem is I need the drones to bring more stuff in. But I suppose if we can get enough batteries to start like one drone off, so I reckon if we went.
The one way to sum up this game is you design a factory how you want, efficiently, inefficiently, and you can make it look as fancy as you like, or
Oh yeah, some of the builds you see that some of the people have done on this game are just mad.
yeah, you can make it look fancy, you can make it look not fancy, and it's all depending on the player and what you want to do, how you want things to look, and technically, me and Leon could have decided, well, we're not gonna encase everything, we're just gonna leave it looking platformy.
Which we've done. We've done in a lot of areas. We haven't finished half the buildings.
Well, yeah, but we did say
But we have said, yeah, we're going to come back on a night and just.
we'd come back and just beautify everything up.
Which we may do fairly soon.
Don't you wish you could get rid of the whale colony?
Oh, I could. I could just go around and kill them all.
That'd take you a while.
Blow as ifs. Right. So I'm thinking, and yes, that's what the burning smell is.
I was gonna say, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it?
Well, for more than others.
Me, you mean? Yeah, I know. Thinking's dangerous.
I
for
didn't
me.
say that.
No, but I'm just saying, for me, thinking is dangerous. So you're thinking basically sticking a drone port, a biggish drone port?
So no,
in the
no,
back?
it's well, no, because what we'll have to do is we'd have this would be the factory base. So what we may have is being built here, and it would that we would then send the batteries down to the main base by drone, which would then feed the main kind of main supply of drones.
Hmm.
I mean, it would also feed the drones that we need up here for bauxite miners.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing a bit of.
Thinking.
No problem at all, Artindi. If you do decide to get the game, let us know. You can come and join us some night on this because this is running on a server. So if anyone's got Satisfactory and wants to come and join us, and that goes to you as well.
Like whack-a-mole. Okay, so
Where are you going now? Oh yeah, there you are.
that one missed. That one didn't.
That one didn't. Oh, was that for accuracy, yeah? Right, so we need refinery. Yeah, you're very welcome anytime. That's why we do these sort of games, is so that people can come in, join in, and have a laugh with us. And, take pot shots at Chris.
It's only going to get worse.
Right. That's 50 meters cubed of. I'm not even sure if I'm going to need all of that yet.
We
I
can't.
realised I built it right on the edge and I couldn't actually then add it.
I was gonna say, can we not nick water off the other system? Or are we?
No,
Okay.
no. Well, actually, technically, there is 2 pumps spare down there.
But then that'd leave us a bit
But
of
then,
issue
yeah,
if
it
we
would make more
want to
sense.
expand. Yeah.
We just build new ones for this one.
Yeah.
Right. You got any motors?
Uh, fresh out of motors.
Right. I'm gonna do that then for now. I'll just nick them from there.
Got everything else.
Yeah. So that's a blender. It's a battery.
Wrong button.
So another. So that would be.
Yeah, we're not tapping the sulfur, are we?
What?
I said we're not tapping the sulfur over here yet.
No, we're not tapping. We're not really tapping it anywhere.
No.
No, no. Get it right, Leon.
That's
Okay,
not.
remove you then.
I said it's not going to fit into that space.
Then we want a refinery.
Okay, so one input will be the aluminium.
Oh,
What have you done?
no, I just realised the problem. We need aluminium casings.
They're all the way over there.
So if we fed those back down and into that extra carriage,
Yeah.
if you think about it, then that's coming in. Oh, wrong button. At this train station.
And then it's just feeding them from.
Feeding them up that into here,
Yeah.
or into these. We're going. I mean, okay, yes. What it won't use them all because I think we're still more than producing enough of them over there. Should I just do something a second? Have I got enough space to do this? That one. No.
Too low to bring the belt underground. The belt under and up.
Well, that's what I was going to try and do, was to bring it underneath, but I was trying to put down platforms
Yeah.
first. But I might just have to do it kind of messily. Right, we need these at 20 per minute, so Mark 1 will do.
That's not straight either.
What?
That elevator thing isn't.
I know!
Just saying. before you
God,
put
you're worse nagged than a woman, you are.
before you before you put your lift down, it would have been
Vicky, tell him off. He's nagging me.
Ah.
Don't want to play anymore. So I've still got to get the alumina up to this as well.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so I'm going to need... Let's see, what parts do I need? I need another one of them, another one of them. Just, no, that. Mum says you're grounded.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we've only got. Well, before the train gets back, there's about less than probably about 2,000 scrap going out, or less. At the
Fine.
moment. I did realise there is a thing on the belt on one of the outputs, I think, or is that an input belt? No, that's an out.
It was going to be an
That was
input, but
yeah.
it's not used.
Which
So if we were to export to that, I just think that would work because that brings the casings over to here.
yeah. Just gonna have to get creative with the belts.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I can do that.
Nope.
I want on the train because I need to go shopping. And I'm on the train.
Weird. Literally can't crouch.
See, what we may do is put another couple of refineries for the alumina side of it.
Yeah. I mean,
But that's one of the reasons I kind of did it, so that it could be expanded.
yeah. Well, that's what we always built for, was you always build small, but then
God,
future-proof
we've been
yourself.
building.
Future-proof
Yeah,
yourself for
no.
expansions.
Yeah. Trust me, this is nowhere near future proofing. When we actually start doing, because what I find quite often is when you get to the bigger stuff, you build backwards. So you say, right, this is what I want to achieve,
Hmm.
and you set up each of the bits. So it's kind of like I did with the computer plant. I said, right, this is what I want to achieve, and I need to go over there and alter some belts as well still. So like when you build a nuclear plant, you'd say, right, this is what I'm wanting to achieve, and you would work backwards and build the facilities you need to achieve that.
Hmm.
Right. So this one over here. It's the best way of doing that in this game, I've found. So there's going to be that one there. Oh, I'm on the back of the ladder. Well, that'll work. Okay, I know how I can do it. It's actually not as complicated as I thought. And it doesn't need to load out at a lot because we only need 20 per.
It's not like you can feed it from here. It's not like you can feed it from here, take it down there, because there's not really a lot of space.
There's the space I need though. It needs to be right
Unless you take it for a wall.
there. No. Yeah, there. Do it with Mark 3s.
Don't worry, Vicky, I'll probably will get questions from Tim when I next speak. I think you'll have to double lift that, won't you?
Yep. Oh, that means it's not going to come out. Okay, yep, no, I can do it. That's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. No, it's that one. Mark 3s.
We should have enough space underground, shouldn't you?
What do I need to go underground for?
That's not liking that for some reason. Or is that because you're in the way?
That's because I was in the way.
Alright, fair enough.
Ignore that one. That one. These are just glitches.
Hmm. Yeah, not too terrible.
I'm glad you disapprove.
Disapprove? Oh no. Chris Well, sometimes she's... Is that going to cause issues of us getting up the ladder? No, we'll just have to jump.
Yeah, well, normally you fly halfway anyway because you jump off something onto it. But there you go. That's them loading onto there. And that was actually quite painless to do. Right, I need to go and get some bits and pieces before I head back. Oh, might as well get the bit that's actually over here. I need some heavy modular.